Hey family, hey gang. At 18 minutes and 23 seconds, around that clock. That's the second part of the video. If you guys caught the first part, then you can just mosey on and breeze through to the second part. Some smart person had my video flagged, but it's all good, family. It's all good because my gang gonna run the numbers back up. And yeah, part 2 is more in depth to part 1, so we get down into the nitty gritty of
Real love is deep for me. I'ma make you go weak for me. Make you wait a whole week for me. I see you watching, feeding.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
What's up, DSJ family? What's up, DSJ gang in this thing? And today we have a couple of topics, and we're sponsored by DeLeon and Ciroc.
No, we ain't.
And the Shisha as well. And I have my co-host here, my brother, the one, the only, Bond, but he's in incognito on the side.
DSJ family, what's up?
We did so well on the last video. I've been wanting to run that back, Turbo, so we're running that back because we have a couple of topics to talk about today.
That's good.
So I don't know if it's gonna be topsy-turvy Thursday. I don't know, but we're here, and let's get this thing going. Okay. Let's talk about the traditional woman. What's the traditional woman? What's the modern day woman? And which one you prefer?
From what I know, and from what many people know, the traditional woman is someone who would act in a traditional role of being a homemaker, you know, taking care of the house while her man is out providing, working, you know, getting what he needs for the house. He will be primarily responsible for taking care of the bills. She will be responsible for, you know how they say, you know, he bring the bacon home and she cooks it. So she's responsible for, you know, nourishing, cooking, cleaning, you know, the home duties, and taking care of, you know, her man and supporting her man. Taking care of her man to support, right, and if kids are involved, right, taking care of the kids. So that's, from what I know, that's the most common narrative of a traditional woman. Now, a modern woman is someone who's more kind of on the opposite end, but she's the one who, you know, makes her own money, makes her own decisions. She's independent. She doesn't necessarily need a man, and a man is more so an added value to her. It is not so much of her doing the traditional roles as far as cooking, cleaning. She may or may not do that. It depends on the woman, but yeah, the modern woman is kind of the opposite of a traditional woman.
Okay, so which one you prefer?
With today, with the way things exist today, I need a mix of both. We both don't have to work, bring in some type of income. I think this economy, unless you in the six figures, and there's people in the six figures that still paycheck to paycheck, but unless you're doing well off for yourself, then you can't expect a woman to, you know what I'm saying? You can expect to get a traditional woman as far as, you know, she doesn't have to work, she just support you while you support her, support y'all. Which one I prefer? I prefer a mix. We both don't work. I'm not gonna expect her to, I can cook and clean for myself. I'm not gonna expect her to be in here every day standing over a stove. You know.
Not every day, but some of the days.
I mean, whatever works for us, you know what I'm saying? And that
y'all both working.
Right, we both working. Some days I cook, some days she'll cook.
Okay.
You know, and whatever else we can negotiate between us and, you know, how we see fit for us.
So laundry, is that like the both parties, or you just gonna project that on her?
It can be both. I do all of that on my own.
Right.
So it's nothing. It's like if a woman do it, then cool. But if she doesn't, cool. It's not a big deal. But like I said, it depends on the man. And just bottom line in this conversation, DSJ family, do what works for you. Yeah, we talking about it. We giving our perspective. She giving her perspective. I'm giving my perspective. But do what works for you and your partner at the end of the day. So yeah. But yeah, I'm fine with sharing or rotating or whatever the case may be. If we got it like that, shit, we'll have a maid or we'll have our food catered or meal prep or something like that. It's more than one way to skin a cat, so it all depends on y'all's situation.
Definitely.
What do you prefer? Yeah, I'm hitting you with the question. Or we'll come back to that. I'm sorry. We're gonna come back to that, y'all. Let me let her do that.
Wait. Let me see. What would I prefer? I would say a mixture as well, because I want to get out here and get my own money. And you know, like a woman, just as well as a man, if he's thinking nowadays, you can't too much stay upon nobody now. You know?
As far as like what?
Like in a relationship, y'all boyfriend and girlfriend, and then y'all get to fussing and fighting, know my name on the apartment, you gotta go, your name ain't on the lease, you know? So I wanna think logic. If it's my place or it's his, whichever, and one of the parties decides to leave, I wanna feel like I can keep paying my bills, I can keep paying my rent, my car. Then I want to keep doing that for myself. Like you said, everybody is an added bonus. Now, this is another question. Since everybody is an added bonus, everybody's an added bonus, is a woman needed or is she a want?
It depends on the man. And I hate to say it depends, but it really do, because, or it depends on the woman. It depends on what you're talking about. But some people can't sustain on their own, and they need somebody else. Either they leeching off of them, or they, you know, whatever the case may be. They don't know how to do certain things for themselves. So it all depends on the person. Me, she'll be a want for me.
Right.
And, you know, yeah, so it depends.
That's good, because now they saying with the, and I think that's everybody, like a man and a woman, they'll be like, it's a want. It's versus back in the days, it would be a need, because then, you know, men were going to work, taking care of the household, so you would need that woman to be home, to cook, to clean, to take care of the kids and things of that sort, right?
Right.
Now, the man or the woman is a want.
Not to everybody, but yeah, it's kind of changed over the years. But like I said, it all depends on your life, what you got going on in your life, if there's kids involved, if those are her kids, by the way, or you know what I'm saying? It all depends. So there's so many different situations out here. So yeah, I would say a woman would be a want for me. Depending on your goal, if you're trying to settle down, raise a family, and do things, you know, the whole American dream thing or whatever, you know, house, family, dog, white picket fence, then
The American dream.
Right, well, you know, that's what they told us.
Yeah,
They
definitely.
told us.
Yeah.
Straight out of high school, go to the army, get out the army, go settle down, get a wife, have some kids, get a house, a white picket fence, and a dog.
Exactly.
And that's it.
That's
Yeah,
just
it
not
all
reality. It's just not a reality.
It ain't.
It's not. It's not.
But it all depends on the person, man. It all, because some people don't aspire to be married, or some people don't aspire to do what you know, we've been conditioned to believe like, oh, you're supposed to do this. Everybody nowadays, everybody doing their own thing. We got so much freedom now, so it's like everybody doing their own thing. So you just gotta find somebody who on the same page with you. It can work. Whatever you into, it can work. Just find somebody who on the same page with you. That's it. And there's people out there that are.
It is. It is. Okay. Now we done touched on that topic. Let's talk about.
But why you? Hold on. Let me interrupt before you go to the next question. Why you feel like the American dream ain't realistic no more? Like, what do you? How do you feel about the American dream?
One, like, you know, back then the women, you know, they were conditioned to being home with the kids and cooking and the cleaning. There were a lot of homemakers back then, and the man was the head of the household, making sure the wife, the kids, and everything else was taken care of. Versus now, we have majority single mothers versus back then where it was household families. So the American dream now is like kind of, it's not shattered because, I don't know. It's so much going on in the world. Like, you know how some people say, oh, I want to be with them because my parents didn't make it, so I'm going to suffer in a relationship for my kids.
No, I feel you. And definitely it exists for some people, or some people can relate to it or whatever, and some people can't. It's not something that's like a goal for them. So to each his own, man. But go ahead, I'm sorry.
Okay, so we done got the tradition out the way. Let's talk about.
Let me ask you this. Do you think men prefer traditional women nowadays? Or let me phrase it like this. Do you think most men prefer a traditional woman or a modern woman? Whether she got kids or not, that's irrelevant, however you want to put it. But which one do you think men gravitate to now?
I'm gonna say modern with a twist. And when I say with a twist, we're not talking about the average woman that gets up and she makes things happen. We're talking about the girls that, not girls, but some of the women that depend upon that man. Because, you know, a man like to feel needed, right?
Right.
So if he feels like he's needed, I think that's who he really wants to gravitate to. And then when he feels like he's needed, that's the one that if he's in something with, he's gonna slide on her, he's gonna cheat on her, he's gonna do him in a sense.
Okay. I think men gravitate toward both. It all depends on how you raised and what your mindset is, what your goals is. You know, if you want the American dream type of lifestyle or whatever, or if you just want to create your own dream and kind of do your own thing, it all depends. So it ain't no right or wrong answer. It depends on that.
So the typical man now, like, they looking for what?
Okay, define the typical man. Because typical man means something different.
Okay, I'm not gonna talk. I'm gonna give you a man of your stature, and I'm gonna give you a street nigga.
Okay, however you, whatever.
Okay, give me both. What the street nigga?
I mean,
And what the typical you looking for?
I mean, in my opinion, a typical man is just a man who, you know, he's grown, he's mature. You know, he either have his car or his own place. He works. You know, kind of does his own thing or whatever, provide for himself. And he's not rich and he's not poor. You know what I'm saying? He may be able to do a trip, 1 or 2 trips a year, or, you know, he make decent money, not enough to buy a Birkin bag, but You know what I'm saying?
Enough for a coach.
He does. Yeah, you might get the
Oh,
coach.
Mark Jacob.
Ain't no
That's like a little step. But a Mark Jacob like 2-3. Like,
it's above coach, right?
so I'm just saying, are we doing Mark Jacob or are we doing Chanel?
Chanel, that ain't the typical thing. That's a street. That's all the typical. The street dude category, but
So we're doing Marc Jacobs, because that's like a couple of.
the typical man will get you the Michael Kors, the Marc Jacobs, or the Coach. That's in his plan field.
Okay.
And I think the Marc Jacobs cost a little more than all of them, if I'm not mistaken.
Like 3.
Because I think you got either Michael Kors, Coach, and then
The Marc Jacobs.
at the top. But yeah.
But the street ninja, he can get us the Chanel, the Goyard, and all this other type of stuff, right?
It all depends on what you want. Which one you want?
I want me a Chanel, man. But I don't want to deal with no Chanel headache. That's just not in the works right here.
You gotta get what come with that Chanel bag, baby.
I don't want to deal
Same
with.
way, you gotta deal with what come with that Coach bag.
I don't want to. Where you at? Oh, I'm over here with my homeboys, and I'm over there in my car seeing where you at, and you with Tisha or Tasha or whoever, and
Hey, but he bought you that.
Chanel. So it comes with a headache.
You can't complain. You can't complain.
Marc Jacob, me please.
Okay, well you gonna deal with the regular Douglas then.
Period.
He gonna be home when
Yeah.
you stand by his house. He gonna be home.
That's what I'm talking
Get ready
about.
for work tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? That's all he gonna be playing the game or something. That's all he gonna be doing.
I think that's what I want. Yeah, stay home, baby. Like,
What would you want, man?
who wouldn't prefer a Chanel bag? I would prefer a Chanel bag, but I don't want to deal with Chanel headaches. No, I'm not gonna do that. Period.
So do you think the Chanel bag guy, the street dude, right? Do you think he's more likely to be faithful to you, or is the regular guy?
The regular
Typical guy.
degular. I say the regular degular because the street ninja, we already know what that comes with. You already have the statue, and you may not even be flossy, but we know. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're a female, you know what time it is. Whether it's not saying he's giving off the bummy persona, but a female knows. We know.
You know what the difference between, or you know if a dude is a street guy, or what you mean you know?
No, I'm saying I know like he has that.
Okay.
You know, he's that guy. But would I settle for he's that guy and be sitting home like Keisha on belly, crazy out my mind, wondering when my niggas gonna come home, but yeah, and still he. Okay. We making it do what it do. But anywho. Responsible by Deleon. Bartender, can I have a Carisha, please?
One Carisha, please, coming up. Welcome back, DSJ family. Welcome back.
Carisha, please, me.
So where was we when we left off? I mean, it's cool to want what you want. I'm not here to, and I can speak for you. We're not here to tell people what they should want, but just understand what comes with whatever it is that you want, and just make sure you are being realistic and, you know, do what works for you. You know what I'm saying? Aspire to have a relationship that fits you best, you know? If you want to be with a baller or a rapper or athlete or a famous person, you got to understand, you're not going to be able to be on the phone with them all day 24/7, keying and caking, because they got shit to do. Or any person that's just getting money, or that's, you know, they're not going to be available or accessible to you 24/7. So just know what it is that you want, and if you good with everything that come with it, then so be it. Good
Because we
luck.
all know what come with it. A couple of more bodies added. He might ask you to do a little something strange for a piece of change. Are you willing?
But he cheated on you with a girl that was from out of town now. She in another state. So do that count? Are you still, he paying your bills, he giving you the lifestyle you said you wanted, but he got caught up, he got jammed up with some hoes out in Texas or somewhere, or Atlanta, but he not bringing no baby back to you.
Because cheating is cheating. Heck, yeah, it matters. But women have to expect, when you're dealing with a man of stature like that, who knows, like, it's nothing for them to get anybody. That's what it comes with.
This is the thing that people don't, right, and you're absolutely right. This is the thing that people don't really think about when they aspire to be with like a celebrity or a person of stature, like you said. You're not the only woman that's gonna want him. Not saying it's right to cheat. Not saying, a woman should be cheated on, no. But you're not the only woman that, so unless you can figure out a way to be a part of his business or be a part of whatever he got going on to help support him, supporting you, then it's like you kind of put yourself in a position to, I don't know. It depends on the man. Some men that got money and they famous or whatever, they can come home to their woman and come back home or take, make sure she good. But yeah, when you got women throwing themselves at you in every city, every country, non-stop.
And he gravitating towards it instead of knowing he got a good woman at home. But
sometimes men slip up. Goes back to, man, just knowing what you want. First of all, knowing who you are as a woman, knowing who you are as a man, and whoever you're dealing with, you need to know their character. You need to know her character. She needs to know your character, and know what you stand for, what you gonna do, what you ain't gonna do, and vice versa. So people just really got to know who they dealing with. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of, I don't want to say it's kind of easy, but you can kind of peep how a person moves when they got money and when they got status versus how they move when they don't have it. So I don't know. It all depends on, you just got to do your research, man. Because like I say, all men with money don't cheat. All women with money don't cheat or whatever. Some people are able to lock in and be with that one person. That's good, but it's like a needle in a haystack nowadays. So,
would you be okay with dating somebody like in a higher stature than you? If she's, she on her Zoom, maybe she's an influencer, maybe she's famous, maybe, she's that girl, and she makes that money.
I probably wouldn't even date her because I'm a low-key man. I don't like the limelight, and I know dealing with her, at some point, I'm going to have to be in the limelight or it's going to be put out there in the limelight. I don't want my relationship or just me as a person to be out. I don't want to be famous. I don't have no desire to be famous or whatever. Nothing against nobody that do, but that just ain't me.
Okay, so she's not famous. She's just a realtor. She's a top realtor, or she's a top lawyer. But she makes more than you. Would you? Or is that a problem? Because some men find that intimidating.
Intimidating, right.
Yeah.
I would be with her only if she respects me as a man. And she doesn't
throw that in your face.
Equate the fact that, hey, I make less than her as a sign of my worth or whatever. If she looks at my character, if she see my character, see me for who I am, and okay, he's solid, he's taking care of his shit, he's not begging for money or whatever, you know what I'm saying, then yeah, and she respects me as a man, as the head of the relationship, then yeah, most definitely. But if she don't, then I can't do it.
Really?
The reason why men find that intimidating,
because the man is taught to be the head and not the tail. Because we're looked up as the tail.
That too, but the reason why men find that, I want to say intimidating, because what typically comes with a woman who's a high earner. and of course, this is not everybody. I'm not speaking on everybody, but what typically comes with a woman who's a high earner, she's like the top of her shit, whether she's a realtor, influencer, whatever, businesswoman, whatever the case may be, what comes with that is a level of masculinity. And, you know, because she has to take on masculine traits or develop masculine traits in order to succeed in a male-dominated society. You know what I'm saying? Or at least she feels that way, you know? So yeah, what typically comes with a woman, with those types of women is they feel that they run shit and that a man is beneath her, and she tends not to respect a man who doesn't make who doesn't make as much as she does or more. So if that's the case and there's no respect, then yeah, it's gonna fail. I'm trying to think about this movie. You go ahead. I'm trying to think about this movie that was kind of
based on it.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. It's true. But it's crazy how the tables turn. Because why she can't be, you know, understand the man is the head, the woman is the tail, you know, whatever.
See, this is the thing. I'm going to cut you off. This is the thing. When she's the head out in the world, out in her field or whatever she got going on. Corporate America, whatever. Business, influencer, realtor, whatever. A lot of the times those, and I'm not trying to paint those women as bad people, but a lot of times they don't know how to turn that off when they get home.
Gotcha.
And let the man lead. Because they're so used to leading for 8 hours a day, 40 hours a week. They leading their team or their company or they, whatever they got going on, their business. So a lot of women don't know how to turn that off and say, okay, I'm home, my man got it, I can, you know, relax in my femininity and let my man while I'm here at home. But when I'm at work, yeah, I'm dogging this shit. I'm on you niggas' head. Excuse me, I'm on y'all heads when I'm out there in the field. But yeah,
that's true, ladies.
So if you can balance that, or if you feel like you have a good handle on that, and you know how to let your man lead when you go home or whatever, then cool, you know. But yeah. I don't think it's a problem if a woman makes more than her man, but I think it could be a problem, and I'm just speaking in general now. It depends on by how much she makes more than her man. Like, for example, if a woman is making $200,000 a year, right, and her man is making $30,000 a year,
I can see that.
even if she let him lead or whatever, or she's willing to submit, you know, and be the woman when she gets home, it's not going to work. Either his ego or his, you know, is going to get the best of him and eat him alive because he really can't do shit for her. You know what I'm saying? With $30,000 a year, like.
But there's love in the air. That's somebody you've been with forever. Y'all built something.
Love don't pay the bills.
Of course.
Now hold on to that, right? Let's just say, yeah, love, and yeah, she loved me, he loved her, right? Let's just say, for example, we just went through the pandemic, right? Mm-hmm. This changed everybody who watching this, y'all was affected by this in some way. So imagine if she was a realtor or in a profession where she got to constantly be around people and something like a pandemic happened. Now she can't work. He can't sustain their household or their lifestyle off of $30,000 a year. So when that happens or whatever, if she don't see him trying to put forth effort to try to make some more money or try to upgrade his salary, get a raise, whatever the case may be, she gonna, you know,
it's gonna be bye-bye, Jack.
Pretty much. At the end of the day, when she start to feel how she feels,
yeah,
resent.
Yeah,
she's gonna resent him in a way, whether she, and it's just gonna be bye-bye, Jack, like you said, because his $30,000 a year job can't pay the mortgage.
So from the bottom to the top.
So how much love is gonna play in it when they can't afford to live, you know? So I would say a good ball, like for me, I'm gonna speak for me. I would like my woman to make at least within 20 to 30,000 of what I make. Like, so for example, if she made 20 to 30,000 above me, I'm cool with that. If she made 20 to 30,000 below me, then I'm cool with that too. But as long as she got goals to try to, get to the bag, get to a bigger bag, then okay, cool. But if she with me, she's gonna be encouraged or inspired to try to get some money anyway. So
don't sit still. That's anybody in any profession. I don't give a damn if you work at Burger King. You be the best damn cook to become supervisor, to become manager. Just don't stay still.
right.
Period. And on no job, no career, no nothing. Never get comfortable. And that's in a relationship too.
Yeah.
Because everybody tends to get comfortable, and that's what people mess up the most when you get comfortable in a relationship. When you stop going on dates, when you stop sending a little pretty or nice text messages. You have to keep dating. True.
That's a fact.
You have to keep dating.
That's a fact.
And stop being that person, because I see a lot of women say, "Oh, I don't need no man." Yeah, it's a given. We don't need a man. But I hate to see a woman go out to eat by themselves. You see that?
Yeah, sometimes.
I don't like to see that. I really don't. And there be a lot of women vlogging their life. They be like, "Oh, I'm going out on a solo date." What?
Yeah. But sometimes it's because of the choices they make. It's because of their mindset. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Not painting them as bad people, but she passed up. Let's just say, for example, she passed up over a dude because let's say she makes $75K and he only made $45K a year. I guess she passed up on him because her friends didn't give approval, or I don't know, whatever it was, she passed up on her. So now she's at the bar by herself. You know what I'm saying? So we all got to be responsible for the choices we make.
And keep friends out y'all relationships too. Keep family and friends out your relationship. There is
Cause she could have, with that same woman, she could have made it work. With him making $45K a year or whatever, you know what I'm saying? She making $75K. She could have made that work, and let's say he was a good man to her in all other areas, right? All other areas, he's good, doing good, buying, treating her right, blah, blah, blah. But
you couldn't see past the finances.
Couldn't see past the finances because your friends them had something to say about it. Oh, girl, he broke. You let your friends influence you, man.
Girl, he drive a Honda Accord.
But he ain't got no car payments, though.
Period.
That car paid off.
Period.
He's saving tons of money. Yeah, it ain't up to date. It might not be up to date, but by himself, he's able to take care of himself.
Definitely.
And y'all could have came together as one, and yeah. I expect a woman to want to know or be aware of the type of income a man brings, because that's going to let her know if he's going to be able to take care of her, or I don't know. It depends on the reason why you looking at it. If you looking at it, for an example, to see what you can get from him, just to see what you can get from him, that's your thing, cool. That's one thing. But if you looking to see if this man gonna be able to sustain, and but yeah, in case something happened to her, you don't want to be in a position like you said earlier. You want to be able to take care of yourself.
Definitely.
And that's why I understand, bringing it back to modern women, I understand a lot of the mindset. Although I may not agree with everything, but I understand wanting to be independent and have your own shit just in case.
Just in case.
If a man decide he want to up and leave, because men do that, or if something happens or whatever to where he's not able to work no more or whatever, or she's not able to work no more, she want to know if she's able to be taken care of. So I understand.
And I would say, okay, that's cool, that's fine, because you work yourself to be where you are in life. I mean, that's cool. But I'm like, you know, like the typical person, would you date a person who works at Burger King? Yeah, if he's the manager. No. If he's the corporate manager. Like, wait.
That's what she said?
Yeah. What happened to building together? There's no more of that. You know? Like, I think a man would accept a chick working for McDonald's and Burger King versus a woman would say, yeah, he can work for Burger King or McDonald's as long as he's in management. Meaning, you know, but I feel like that's crazy.
Yeah, that's true. A man will see an attractive cashier working at McDonald's or Walmart or whatever the case may be, and he's more likely to scoop her up and marry her and take care of her over a woman seeing a man in that position. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. I don't know why that is, but that's very true. Very true.
Women, now we was up a couple of points. this do kind of bring us down to the little shallow pool.
But at the end of the day, is she wrong for wanting what she want? If she feel like, okay, I can bring this to the table, I at least want a man who's in management or something like that, or let's say if he had a Burger King or whatever. I mean, is she wrong? Even if it's not them, if she want a man that's doing better than, is she wrong for what it is that she feel like she want?
No, but I'm gonna bring this to your attention because many years ago, me and you had a conversation because I was like talking to someone, and my brother just literally thought this person would not be in my statue. How can I say? Yeah, and you even told me, you was like, I don't think.
And see, that goes back to her point. And I take full accountability for whatever it was that I said, but that goes back to what she was saying. Keep people, even your brother, your best friend, your sister, your cousin, your bestie, BFF, all that shit. Keep those, know what it is that you want, and keep those people, and stand on that. Stand on what it is that you want. Know what it is that you want, know what it is that come with that, but stand on that. But keep those people, keep other people, if they ain't in a relationship with you, keep them out your, because had she listened to me, then.
But he was right though, because, and this ain't had nothing to do with finances. It was just, that wasn't for me. It wasn't for me. It wasn't for me. It had nothing to do with the finances, because at that time, it was like, not working at no Burger King or nothing like that. Not down talking about work at Burger King, McDonald's, or whatever.
I love me a good Whopper. Shit. I just had one the other day. I just had me a Whopper the other day.
Can I get some fries, please?
Let me get a Whopper with cheese, no pickles, no onions, medium. I love when they fries fresh. They fry
it got to be fresh. It got to be
with
fresh.
Some salt on it. You got to put some, because they be putting salt on it all the time. But anyway.
They don't.
Anyway. It probably, whatever I said to her was probably in the realm of like me knowing the type of woman she is and me knowing what type of guy he is and what type of woman that type of guy will look for or whatever. I don't know. I don't remember who she talking about, but I guess we'll speak about that off camera. But
I'm finna tell you, but I'm finna edit this out.
A few moments later.
But yeah, shout out to Burger King, shout out to McDonald's.
Period.
You know?
Didn't they get like a little raise? Ain't they making like $12, $13? It don't matter.
You can't do nothing in Florida. Listen, we gonna get back to the topic, y'all. DSJ family, y'all remember, y'all like, share, subscribe, comment under the video. Let us know if we tripping or if you agree. But in Florida, I don't know if sis told y'all where she located, but in Florida, I'm gonna just say in
The
Florida.
south of Florida. That's all they know.
You can't do nothing with anything. I would say anything less than 20, 22 an hour. It'll be very difficult. But anyway,
Yeah.
go back to what you were saying.
We gotta get the money. We gotta get the money. But we gotta be happy. We have to be happy. We have to get the money. We got to take care of the house. We got to take care of the kids. We have to do all of the above. But we can't, how can I say, not be fixated. We can't let social media, because see, I got Vaughn on TikTok, and Vaughn just a TikTok connoisseur now. I had to take that shit out of my life, because that shit is the whole devil. Yes, I say that.
I love it.
And I stick by that shit.
TikTok fun.
It's not for me anymore.
Y'all tell her she need to put her clips
Hell
on TikTok,
no.
man.
Hell
or
to the
something.
no, I'm not getting on TikTok.
Hey, DSJ family, let me ask y'all something, man. Let me ask y'all something. And shout out to everybody that's watching. And I got a question for you, too.
Gang.
What is a traditional versus a modern man? Because that's something we don't really hear. You know, we see these types of conversations on social media all the time, but what is a traditional man? What is a modern man? And which one you prefer? Let us know down in the comments which one you prefer. If you're a man, let us know what type of woman you prefer, modern or traditional. It's kind of hard to...
Traditional is back to what you said, but he's bringing home the bacon. He's the provider. Now, he want to go 50-50 on bills. He maybe even want to go 50-50 on dates. I've been there. So, I'm not there now, but I've been there. So, yeah. That's, to me, the traditional. And it's like, okay, I see this, I want that. Oh, you might have to wait a pay period here. You might have to wait a pay period there.
Wait till I get my check, baby.
Definitely. Now, the trick, and if you got it, okay, when, how, where, how much, you know.
Must be nice.
That's the trick, and if you got it.
So would he be considered a modern man, or what type of? I'm trying to give them some insight to like what is a modern versus a traditional man. So a traditional man, you said he the one, he provides, he brings home the baby.
Modern now that I see.
You good? Go ahead, talk.
He probably want you. He probably want your auntie, your friend. And ladies, I'm pissed off at y'all because y'all doing that. And y'all messing it up for the real women out here. Because y'all inviting y'all people to the bedroom in y'all relationship. Y'all need to stop doing that to make him happy. Because now he getting out that crap with y'all and thinking his next relationship going to be like that. And it just don't go down over here. Yeah.
So the 50-50 man, the man who wants to go 50-50, and y'all let us know down in the comments, have you ever dealt with a man who wanted to go 50-50? And then, are you cool with that? Is that does that work for you, or is that something that don't work for you? But is that a modern man, or is that a where do we put him? What box do we put him in?
We gonna put him at modern.
Okay.
And there's nothing wrong with going. It's not Dutch because you're not paying your part. I'm not paying my part. I'm paying for you. But we're definitely doing happy hour on my dime. On your dime, we're doing STKs and Roof Chris. But on my dime, we're going to Chili's. We're going to Bahama Breeze.
What if I want some crab boil or something?
Baby, it better be on a special. You know how on Krusty Krab we have them $35 Now we could do that because now the bill like $65. My tab, we're not spending no more than $100. Your tab, we're going maybe over $200.
Hold on, wait. Let's sidetrack for a second. And y'all let us know this down in the comments. I'm giving y'all all these assignments, but let us know. Who usually eat the most on a date? The man, like, who usually responsible for running up the bill? Is it typically the woman or is it typically the man?
The man.
You think so? Because we simple. You give us a steak and some potatoes or something.
A woman just probably, I ain't gonna lie, a woman be doing that on first dates to see if the bill really finna get paid. And judging by the bill, if that bill like $2 something or better, oh, he got it with no problems. Cause we do look at things like that.
I don't even think a good date, I think you can, even with the type of restaurant you talking about the 4-star, 5-star restaurant or whatever, right? I think you can get a decent meal for both of y'all with appetizers and stuff for about $120. You should be able to, that should, depending on where y'all going to, you know? Now, STK, I don't know.
Yeah.
Might range about $150, $175 or something, because the woman probably gonna order steak.
Definitely.
Get a lobster tail on
surf
top
and
of that.
Turf, definitely.
Surf and turf, but surf
and
and
a
turf
cocktail. And a cocktail. And I want
a dessert.
Definitely. And don't eat it and take it home.
But I don't think men are that expensive on dates. The reason why the bill be coming that much is because of the women. Because we be trying to impress women, like you said.
Right.
You want to see if the bill get paid. So some of us know this, and we just be, yeah, girl, get whatever you want. With our stupid asses, but...
So on dates, you never say, oh, you know this bill limited too.
I've never done that because I know that'll be a turnoff.
Period.
I should have done that at times with certain people that I've been on dates with, but yeah, have I done that? No. That'll be a turnoff.
Not Big Bank J. You can't do that. You can't do that.
My limit, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell y'all this. As a man, as a regular man, right? My limit is probably like $175 for a date. And that's if we, what you said?
He lied. We done ramped up a bill about $2 something, almost $300.
But that's my sister. I'm talking about if I'm on a date with somebody who I'm trying to get to know her or whatever, she brand new, I'm dating her. Yeah, my limit.
Oh, you trying to impress? What? 75?
No, 175.
Oh. Yeah.
But you know what though? What a lot of men are speaking on now about that is the first date, and this is how you, and fellas, let me give y'all some game. This is how you know, because listen, she gonna give y'all the game, the lady, she gonna give y'all the game, right? So we're gonna balance this out. Fellas, if you wanna know if that woman is either trying to get a free meal out you, because I've had that happen to me. Listen, it happened to me too, bro. Listen, it happened to me too. But whether she's trying to get a free meal, or she just trying to gauge your pockets and see what type of money you got, or if she really does for you. She really just trying to fuck with you, or mess with you, or whatever the case may be. Go on, keep it simple on the first date. Don't keep making that mistake of taking her to Prime 112 and all this shit, poppy steak and all this. Yeah.
Question. Who picks the date? You or her?
If the man is offering, the man is supposed to have all that shit laid out.
Definitely.
Hey, listen, baby, I'm gonna come pick you up Thursday. I'm gonna pick you up at 8 p.m. If you got it like, hold on. If you got it like that, if you got them coins like that, yeah, I bought you something to wear.
Oh,
what is?
Okay.
Yeah, leave a note, card, flowers, or whatever here. Have it delivered to her house or not, whatever. When you get off, baby, put this on, blah, 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 blah. All right, let me get back to the regular devil, right? Hey, you set aside the date, the time, and the restaurant. You're supposed to already have that figured out. What a lot of dudes mess up at is they don't be knowing, oh, you picked the restaurant. What do you want to do? What you want to eat?
Definitely.
That lets a woman know you don't have leadership capabilities and you're indecisive and you don't know how to take charge and take control. Whatever you gonna pick, bro, she gonna rock with it. It's something on that menu, whether she a chicken nugget type chick
Ladies, no chicken wings and fries. That's not considered a date. That's a snack.
Listen, some women like what they like, right?
They like nuggets and fries and what they want? Some ice water.
But listen though, at least she gonna be in the ambiance. You know, it's gonna be nice, whatever. But yeah, the dude's supposed to have the date and time. He's supposed to pick her up if she allows that. Some women don't like that. And he's supposed to have the restaurant already set up, and he's going to pay for that bill. But
Your choice. What would it be?
My choice? What you mean?
Your choice of restaurant.
What would it be?
Yeah, for the first date. Maybe okay.
Knowing what I know now.
Okay, yeah. And you ain't trying to pull out all the stops, like you know.
If I'm not sure of how she is feeling me or where I stand with her or where she stand with me, whatever. We're gonna keep it simple. Coffee date, yeah, I know that turn y'all. I know some of y'all getting dry.
That's not bad.
Coffee date, or we're gonna get some tacos, something that's like inexpensive. Tacos, fucking ice cream or whatever. We're gonna hit the park, hit the beach, whatever. You know, catch a vibe, and let me see what type of
person.
Now, if a man is what we need to pay attention to, if you mention that. And she's like, ice cream date or a coffee date, what the fuck is that?
That further lets you know.
That should let you know. Now, if your stupid ass still want to go or you want to change up the plans to try to accommodate her, then you deserve whatever come with that. I'm gonna just
when we say coffee date, now I can dig that, or ice cream. But
not everybody can.
Yeah, but don't let it be, we're going to Starbucks for coffee.
What's wrong with Starbucks?
Nothing's wrong with it. Just say we're going to Joe the Juice, because you have to put like titles and names on things of that sort. It's around the same price range. It give you like more food options too.
Yeah, I would say it don't necessarily have to be literally coffee, but just something that's inexpensive. Tacos don't cost that much.
Or we can go to the bar for drinks.
Bar for drinks, that's a good, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
But yeah, I think a first date.
A hookah lounge. Definitely.
Yeah, why not? A first date is something that's supposed to be inexpensive and focus on she getting to know you, you getting to know her.
Cause while we're eating, like what are we talking about? I'm trying to enjoy my meal, sir, and get home to my 5-6 kids.
Oh shit!
So I think the coffee date,
or just an inexpensive.
Yeah, definitely.
I would say $60 or less for that first date, as far as like whatever. Dinner or activity or something. But what a lot of people mess up at is on a first date, they are always in a place where it's noisy, like the movies or somewhere where it's noisy and y'all can't really vibe and get to know each other and be in a quiet place where y'all can, you know, talk or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. To each his own. Y'all do what y'all gonna do, but
that's not a one-on-one.
Now back in the day, when I was a fool,
breaking all the rules
and not staying in school. But listen,
Ruth Chris, Prime 112.
But see, that was back when Benny Hunter used to be like top tier, but now that shit like regular. That shit like McDonald's now. That shit regular. It don't impress nobody no more.
It don't.
Everybody done been there, but. Yeah, so DSJ family, y'all let us know if you're a woman, if a man offered to take you out on an inexpensive date, meaning coffee, ice cream, tacos, even Applebee's, whatever, Chili's, whatever y'all got in y'all state, would y'all, or the park or something like that, would y'all go or would y'all decline? If you knew ahead of time, like, would y'all go or would y'all decline?
That's a test too, ladies. That's where a lot of women fail.
Why you say that?
Like, you know how men say you're gonna fuck around and miss your blessing? Because she's expecting him to say, oh, I'm gonna take you here. Wherever it is you wanna go, we can go. That's not getting to know someone.
But see, hold on, let me put some funk in the game. Back to social media, right? a lot of people, we hook up off social media nowadays, right? That's pretty much where dating kind of initiates. So
DM.
if you slide in her DM or she slide in your DM. Now, if you type of dude that your profile, you flashing money, you portraying this extravagant lifestyle, she gonna be thrown off when you pull up the Starbucks or you pull up to the ice cream place or for some tacos. Well, girls like tacos, women like tacos, so I don't care what it is.
He don't say that because he brought tacos tonight. Ain't a lot of burritos good. I never had them. They are delicious, ladies. So if your people want to take your arriba. Tacos and tequila.
Yeah, man. Listen, if you portraying that on your Instagram profile or Facebook or wherever it is you at, right? Then the woman who's attracted to that is going to expect that on our first date. So y'all got to be careful what type of image y'all portraying on y'all social media. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
Do the men now make it kind of hard for y'all? Whatever this person who portrayed this lifestyle on social media, do it make it harder for
the average, regular, everyday? I would say yes and no. Yes, because they kind of set the standard in a way. I would say no, because once those women get with those types of men and they see that shit was just cap or it was some bullshit, then they back to square one. So yes, they make it harder because regular men who not really flashy like that or whatever, they'll kind of get overlooked or passed over for the dude that's flashing hundreds on his IG, or he got, the nice car, the nice whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. So do your research, ladies. Do your research.
I agree.
How they say, everything that glitter ain't gold.
Period. Yeah.
So what you got next, man? What y'all want to know, man? What you got next? Before we wrap up.
We gotta wrap this up, but y'all gotta come to us with some other type of topics. Seriously. Cause I think we done touched on the modern day and the traditional women and men here. So now I got to be topics on, I don't know what, cheating.
I think the topic should be, how do you sustain, how do you keep, let's say man or woman, if you want a modern or traditional type of man or woman, right? How do you keep that person? Because it's easy to get with somebody, right? It's easy to get into a relationship or date somebody, but how do you keep that person around? How do you keep the relationship going? You know what I'm saying? How do you remain yourself in the midst of serving your partner? So, in whatever way that is. So,
yeah, that's gonna be our second topic.
Yeah, y'all let us know down in the comments if y'all want me back.
Yeah, on camera this time. Because he's telling me, because y'all keep looking at me.
She talking to us now, y'all.
Can I have another Carisha, please?
But yeah, I'm before we get up out of here, y'all, I just want to say, listen, we appreciate y'all subscribing, watching, liking the video, sharing the video. At the end of the day, hit that thumbs up, man. Hit that thumbs up for you, girl. DSJ. Listen, whether you a modern or traditional woman or man, at the end of the day, do what works for you. Whatever it is that you want from a person, understand who you are, number one, and what it is that you want. You got to make sure what it is that you want is in line with the type of person you are and the type of goals that you have. And you got to make sure your goals are realistic at the end of the day. Yeah. Not fairy tale, not based on social media, not based on Will and Jada or J and B or whatever, Beyonce.
We talking about that old love, like your mama, daddy, your auntie, them, like that type that ain't never had no. Well, they probably had a little problems, but you don't know about it.
Listen, Mr. Earl, the old man, back in the day, back in our parent, Mr. Earl he'll cheat from time to time.
Period.
But he gonna come home and make sure Miss Ella May is good. You know what I'm saying?
Period.
You know, he gonna make sure that house taken care of. Not saying that's right.
No.
But yeah, man, y'all let us know what y'all questions are, what type of, what y'all want us to touch on. And
this was a good one. This gonna be part 2 though.
Hey, but we appreciate y'all logging in, tapping in. Continue to like, share, subscribe, hit that thumbs up, share the video. And y'all lay around for the next one, man.
For real, BSJ gang. Appreciate you.